Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Harden. Inside. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 2 on the clock. Harden misses. Green with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. Moody on the wing. The 3 from Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Shot is up. It's rebounded by Zubac. Dunn outside. Back to Leonard. From behind the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
And you've got to give Ivica Zubac a lot of credit for how tough the Clippers have been, Clark.
For sure. I mean, he's a contender for Defensive Player of the Year pretty much year in and year out. He controls the defensive backboard, does a great job on the offensive glass. And his pick-and-roll chemistry with Harden is already terrific and is getting better game by game.
Now here's Moody. To the wing, right side. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Harden into the lane. Leonard on the wing. Collins outside. Here's Dunn. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Trailing by 2. The 3 from Curry. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Harden surveying the D. Dunn outside. Nifty move. The Warriors pull it in. Moody with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Back to Curry. Launches it. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Here's Dunn. Off target from the baseline. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Pajemski. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Clippers trail. Batum outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Far from just a perimeter shooter. I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Here's Pajemski. The putback. Out to Kuminga. Pass to Green. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Miller. Still without a bucket. Back to Lopez. Miller outside. From outside the arc. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors trailing. Healed with the ball. Rejected by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
They get it back. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Batum's gotten his second bucket. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Harden. And there's the drive. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
A shot by Butler. No good.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Paul, shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Kuminga with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Back to Kuminga.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Now Los Angeles with it. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Butler going in strong. Rebound by the Clippers. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Pass to Horford. Back to Kuminga. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Los Angeles leading by 8. Harden from outside. Can't get it to drop. And here are the Warriors now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Brian, back to you.
A tremendous IQ. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Harden. Podziemski grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Kuminga. It's stolen by Leonard. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest. You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Here's Dunn. Buries it from 3. Dunn's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Curry's shot is off. The Clippers lead by 10. Pass to Harden. Rebounded by Green.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Kuminga. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
When he's not killing you on the perimeter, Harden's doing it inside. He does it all, folks.
Now here's Curry, defended by Harden. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron. Now the Clippers with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Watch the screen.
Leonard outside. Over Butler. Shot by Leonard, no good. Warriors trail by 12. And here's Curry for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. There's the triple. And that one's good. Harden for 3. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
It's his first trip to the line. So he comes up empty at the line. And we've reached halftime in this one. Clippers ahead, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
And so he makes both from the line. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Now Moody. Collins with the rebound. And here's Harden. He's got 7. Dunn outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Up top, Curry. 6 points for him. Moody from outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Harden. Nice move. No good at the rim. Here's Butler. The layup off target. Dunn outside. Hits a three-pointer. Dunn's got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, Dunn has excellent shooting for him. Just a smooth operator from that spot on the floor.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Collins outside. Knocked loose. Butler with the ball. Harden picks him up. Pass to Curry. Takes a three. It's not going to go for him.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Leonard for three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Curry. Launches a three. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Straight up, Curry is as good as anyone and perhaps the best we've seen from three-point range.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Graham.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Harden can't hit. Warriors trail by 13. Puts up a deep three. Curry with another miss. Now the Clippers with it. At one point, they led by 16. Collins outside. Six on the shot clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you guys.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. Curry, no good.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pajimski with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Los Angeles leading by 15. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires hitting the triple. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Paul with a steal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. Well, they may not